Hey guys, this is part 2 of the Minecraft Reboot episode 5. If you have not seen part 1 yet, I'd like you to go down and check the description. But other than that, let's continue on. Alright, so we've gone from lava to steam, but now we need to go from steam to electricity. And in order to do that, we'll build a turbine. Alright, so by using iron blocks to create a structure sort of like this, we can then start building the impeller. Alright, so by building up the impeller like this, the blades will sort of come out like that, and like that. Oh, that has to go right here. There's the impeller. Alright, after doing that, you can then come around to the other side and build a connection for the generator. Alright, so now that we have that, we can start building the generator. So I'll start out by building a sort of circular shape, or an octagonal shape, like so. Up like that. And then up like that. By taking gold blocks, you can build sort of like a bushing, sort of to go around the shaft, like so. And then you can bring the shaft through the bushing. Like that. Alright, you can extend the shaft by about this much for all 4 of the blocks. Alright, you can sort of build up the shaft like this. On all 4 sides. And so you can surround that shaft in orange wool to act sort of as copper. Like that. Alright. By modifying the front plate of the generator, like so, if you take out this, there was a block right there, and right there. If you take those out, you can make sort of like fan holes for an air intake. Even though there won't be any fan, it'll still act as some cooling. And then we can build sort of the same shape on the other side. If you copy the same shape and put it on the back, we can then start encasing the generator. I'm putting the blocks on only the outside because although this won't be spinning, it'll give the illusion that it is. Once you've encased both the impeller and the generator with iron blocks, we can then start working on the transformation section, which will take the 30 kilovolts out of the generator and turn it into 230 kilovolts to send down to the grid. I've built this box right here and put it on the side of the generator. And by putting, or rather using, dark prismarine, a block of iron, and a quartz slab, you can build a sort of structure like this. If you put slabs all the way around, like so. and like that, and then you put a iron block on the top, and you can sort of make a termination to connect high voltage wires to the generator. Alright, you want to do the same thing that you did on the top on this side, except you'll put it upside down. However, for here, you have to do a little bit of more trickery. In this case, slabs won't work because they want to go vertical. So I've ended up using end rods instead. But basically, it's the same as the other two. So once you have the high voltage wires brought out of the high voltage insulated bushings, like so, you can then start working on the transformer. So for building this transformer, you'll want to start off by building the outline of a 9x9 square. Then what you'll do is build up the walls so that they are 5 blocks high. So you want, once you have the majority of the casement built, then what you do is you'll take across iron blocks along the center, 3 sections like this, and then you'll bring these up 5 blocks. Alright, this creates the core of the transformer, and now we'll fill in the extra spaces with redstone blocks. So, the input of the transformer copies basically the same design as the single output here of the generator, and instead of 1, there's 3 of them, and they go here, here, and here. And by routing the iron bars towards them, like so, and like so, we then have the input of the transformer. The 3 output points of the transformer should serve dual purpose as 1, a connection to the high voltage winding of the transformer, as well as use this elevated section right here to act as a circuit breaker should a fault in the grid between this transformer and the transformer in my base ever happen to occur. Alright, here's the connection for the first coil, like so. Here's the connection of the second coil. And here's the connection of the third coil. Oh my goodness. I think we're finally done, people. My goodness, this took a long time. But I think we are finally done. Alright, with construction finished, I guess there's nothing left to do. Activate the steam boiler. Get to make some electricity. And here we go. Contact. Alright, finally, by reactivating the breakers, we have some lights. There we go. Nice. Well, we have a complete electrical system. The base is finished. we're well on our way to completion now. That's awesome. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.